Greetings, my fellow nocturnal warriors of the fast. You've conquered the darkness of hunger, emerging victorious from the shadows of your 3 to 7 day fast. But now, as the sun rises and the time to feast approaches, we must tread carefully, lest we undo the gains we've fought so hard to achieve. The path ahead is one of discipline and wisdom, where every bite you take must be as deliberate as the strike of a vampire's fang. But fear not, for I, Dracufast, am here to guide you through this critical phase with arcane knowledge that will keep you lean, powerful, and ready for the next fast. You've successfully completed your 3 to 7 day fast, and now it's time to transition back into eating. During this period, there are 3 important goals to keep in mind. First, you want to avoid gaining any unnecessary body fat. After all the hard work you've put into your fast, maintaining your fat loss is crucial. The simplest way to ensure this is by not overeating. To be specific, here's how much food you should be consuming. If you're a man, aim for 2 meals a day, each consisting of about 1,200 calories, totaling 2,400 calories per day. This amount of food is substantial enough to fill you up, and though it might seem like a lot, it's actually the right amount to maintain your progress. The most important rule here is no snacking between meals, ever. This is critical for your success. For women, the rule is 2 meals a day, each around 1,000 calories, which adds up to 2,000 calories daily. Eating more than this can lead to regaining the fat you just worked so hard to lose. Just like the men, it's important not to snack between meals. This is the perfect amount of food your body needs, and snacking is unnecessary. It can disrupt your insulin level, leading to fat production, even if you're careful with your calories. The second goal is to ensure you don't lower your metabolic rate. That's why the recommended calorie intake, 2,400 calories for men and 2,000 for women, is set to maintain your metabolism. Eating too little can cause your metabolic rate to drop, making future weight management more difficult. And the third goal is to rebuild. After a thorough cellular cleanup during the fast, your body is now ready for this. Proper nutrition is essential to support the rebuilding process. The calorie levels mentioned not only help maintain your weight, but also provide the necessary nutrients to support the regeneration of your body's cells and tissues. Let's take a closer look at why it's crucial not to eat fewer than 2,400 calories per day as a man or 2,000 calories per day as a woman, especially after fasting. It's natural to think that by eating fewer calories you can speed up your weight loss. And while this might be true initially, it's a strategy that will quickly turn against you. Here's why. Your body is incredibly adaptive, and when it senses a chronic calorie deficit, it starts using fewer calories. This means your metabolic rate will slow down as your body tries to conserve energy, thinking it's in a state of prolonged scarcity. When your metabolism slows, you start to experience symptoms like feeling cold, fatigued, and sluggish. Even more troubling is that once your metabolic rate has dropped, eating a normal amount of calories will definitely cause you to gain fat. Your body, in an effort to protect itself, becomes highly efficient at storing energy, meaning more of what you eat is converted to fat. This is why I can't stress enough the importance of consuming the full 2,400 calories per day for men and 2,000 for women. There are no shortcuts here. If you undercut your calories, you're setting yourself up for long-term challenges that will be far harder to overcome than any short-term gains from eating less. This leads directly into the importance of rebuilding your body after fasting. Your third goal is to provide your body with the building blocks it needs to regenerate strong, healthy cells and tissues. Protein is the cornerstone of this rebuilding process, so it's essential to ensure your meals are rich in high-quality proteins. This is the part of the fasting protocol that helps you maintain a healthy, youthful appearance. Consider the faces of certain health influencers on YouTube as an example. Some appear gaunt, with sunken eyes or hollowed cheeks. These are often signs of chronic calorie reduction combined with overexercising, where the body has been depleted of essential resources without proper replenishment over a prolonged period. Despite their expertise, they look unhealthy because they failed to nourish their bodies adequately. Some of you may have already experienced similar effects, and if so, it's important to understand that while you may not be able to fully restore what has been lost, following this vampiric fasting protocol can help you maximize what you have left. So for each of your 2 daily meals, it is important to include generous portions of protein from sources like beef, salmon, pork, lamb, and chicken. Your meals should revolve around these proteins, which will help rebuild and maintain your body's structure. Additionally, be sure to include vegetables or fruits for essential vitamins and nutrients. These can support your overall health in the rebuilding process. And yes, you can absolutely include carbohydrates in your diet. Enjoy a dinner roll with your meal, a hamburger for lunch, or even a small cup of ice cream for dessert. This might contradict what you've heard about avoiding processed foods, but let's be realistic. Humans are humans because we learned to process food. Cooking is a form of processing, and it has played a critical role in our evolution. So, don't be overly concerned by those who preach strict avoidance of processed foods. Fasting is an incredibly powerful tool that can overshadow many of these overly sensitive dietary concerns. As long as your diet meets the calorie requirements and includes ample protein, you're on the right track. So what's the key takeaway? During your eating periods between fasts, men should aim for 2 meals per day, each with 1,200 calories, while women should aim for 2 meals, each with 1,000 calories. No more, no less. This balance is crucial, and it's the secret to achieving a healthy, vibrant appearance. By following this plan, you'll support your metabolism, rebuild your body's tissues, and maintain the benefits of your fasting regimen. But our journey does not end here, my fasting fiends. As you rise from your fast to feast, remember that the true strength of a vampire lies not just in the night, but in the discipline that guides every decision, every meal. Keep your caloric intake in balance, let protein be the elixir that rebuilds your body, and do not fear the humble carbohydrate, for it, too, has a place in your eternal health. Follow this path and you will emerge from every fast not just lighter, but stronger, sharper, and more powerful. Until we meet again in the shadows of the next fast, stay vigilant, stay disciplined, and remember, the night is always ours.
Night whispers, shadows dark, blood red moonrise, fights ignite, the sparklight fades away in dust and rain.